daily dash of life. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to send you a very big welcome. And if you're one of my 12-gallon cup drinkers, welcome back. We have run into a bit of a problem over here. Brother Bear is in the stage where he's eating table food, but he can't quite eat everything we eat. So I've come up with a little bit of a solution for that. It's like a semi-homemade baby food thing. And I just thought maybe you could give it a try if you recently had your baby and you're running into the same problem. I hope this gives you inspiration on what to do for that problem. If you haven't already, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications of my latest videos. Okay, let's get started with breakfast. Since it's the first meal of the day, he is loving this cream of wheat, and the serving size is as follows: just half of a cup of water with a tablespoon of the cream of wheat. Now, if I don't smash a banana in it, he needs 2 of those. So it would be 1 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of the cream of wheat. What I do is I mash up a whole banana, put it at the bottom of the bowl, then pour the cream of wheat on top and mix it in. Because of the baby recipe, because you're cooking for a baby, it requires that you don't use salt for the baby. I don't use the sugar, I just allow the banana to be my sugar, and he loves it. He eats that so fast, like he just gobbles it all up. So that's for breakfast. Now for lunch, because it is he's in the middle of lunch right now. Okay. Because it is a semi-homemade thing, I get this is the sitter stage of the baby food. I get a packet of this. Typically he would eat 2 of these, but now that he is crawling around, I just give him 1, and because he is eating table food, I fill it with table food. Otherwise, if it was just without the table food, again, he would eat 2 of these. So let me show you my options. There are so many things you can use. You can cut up a potato, sweet potato, carrots. You could use spinach, green beans. You can use mango, pears, all kinds of fruit, blueberries, you name it. But what I'm gonna do is I cut these up into tiny pieces and I boil them. I wanna make sure that they're super soft. And that he can mash them up easily in his mouth. Now, if you don't wanna go that route, you can always use the frozen vegetables, but just so you know, as a little side note, the frozen vegetables don't get as soft as the regular vegetables, the ones that haven't been frozen. Cool your jets. I also like to add different kinds of noodles, or I can add noodles without the vegetables, I can add the vegetables without the noodles, whatever you have on hand, that's what you use. And keep in mind, you can do it in stages. When the baby is first starting out to eat the table food and he or she has no teeth, it's always best to make it really saucy, I guess you could say. The saucier the better, and the easier it is for them to eat. And then as they get a little older, you can add more of the other ingredients, the veggies and the pasta. And then as they get older, you can make it even chunkier. Don't forget, you can also add your chicken and your ground beef. Just make sure that you're dicing it up really, really well. You can even, sometimes I cut up the vegetables into small pieces, boil them, and then cut them up even smaller after they've been boiled. So it's totally up to you, whatever you think is best for your child and whatever stage that they are in. In case you're wondering, these are the frozen peas and carrots, And look at these pasta shells in comparison to those. I find these little teeny tiny pasta shells, or not pasta shells, but noodles, for $4. They have these packets for $4 at my local grocery store, and they come in handy for this specifically. They're perfect for little children's mouths. And these right here, after I boil them, I cut them up even more. The stars and the alphabets, I don't feel the need to cut them up, but with these little elbows, I do like to cut them up just to be safe. Something else that I find helpful is when your child is in that stage where they're starting to grab at food and pick it up and put it in their mouth, like those little tiny puffs. Those puffs can get kind of expensive because they eat so much of them. One mother gave me a really great tip one day when I had Big Bear, actually. She said, buy Cheerios because they dissolve just as quickly and they don't cost as much. I'm reusing this container because the container I bought was one of those little cups of cereal for $1. I got that, put it in here because it doesn't have a reusable. Sunny, are you just throwing those? Oh my gosh, you. They don't come with a reusable lid, so I just found a little container that I had lying around, and that's what I'm using. But they do. They last longer, they're cheaper, and I just buy the $1 cup or $1 cup container at a time because I don't need a big giant box to go bad. The other cups, they use the Honey Nut Cheerios as opposed to the regular Cheerios. Because he's not a year yet, he can't have the Honey Nut Cheerios. He can't have the honey in them. So I hope these ideas really helped you because, like I said, there's times where the food's either too spicy or there's an ingredient in it that he's unable to eat at his age. So we have to come up with other foods to give him. And this has been working really well for him. He really enjoys it, and it's just been working. It's been filling his little belly. Feel free to comment in the comment box below. I would like to hear your ideas, and it would be really helpful for us to bounce ideas off of each other, and the rest of the community can see it as well. So again, hopefully this gave you some inspiration on something you can do for your babies, especially you new mothers out there, and I'll see you later. Toodles. This has been Mama Bear with a Daily Dash of Life. And as always, don't forget to spice up yours. May God bless you. Thanks for watching. To subscribe, click my watermark and click any video icon for more videos or to start a playlist. Check out bonus footage at Instagram and Twitter at A Daily Dash of Life. Toodles!